Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this morning, At&T released their Q4 earnings. The Q&A section is still going on. I listened to the entire presentation of the earnings call. And compared to Verizon yesterday, At&T had an insane quarter if you are an investor looking for growth. If you believe At&T needs the growth story to bring in and retain customers, to upsell them, then At&T did just that. They had an explosive quarter. They haven't had a quarter like this in well over a decade. I believe 2014 is the last time they had a quarter like this. So how did they achieve this? What did they do different? So in terms of the value creation, At&T owns HBO Max, so it wasn't really a big deal for them to offer that. And outside of HBO Max, they really didn't give you anything else. They didn't really give you Spotify or anything else. But what they did do, they competed heavily for the switcher pool. So the promotions came in hot. They were very aggressive iPhone promotion, current and existing customers, and it seems to be working for them. So although they took a 5% cut on EBITDA, which is clearly showing you that they did invest upfront for those customers, but in the long term, it should pay out for them. So just to kind of give you a rundown of the numbers, financials are great, but these are the numbers as they stand on mobility. So they added 800,000 postpaid phone net adds, 1.5 million for the year. Just to put that in perspective, T-Mobile did 824,000 postpaid phone net adds. Those are preliminary numbers from T-Mobile, but they should not differ much. They should be around that same 824,000. So At&T, in terms of the growth story, they're on T-Mobile's heels. They're competing for that same customer. 1.2 million postpaid net adds, 2.2 million for the year. Again, huge growth. And that coming from At&T that usually likes to balance profitability and growth. They seem to be chasing that growth. The postpaid churn is at 0.76, second lowest quarter ever. Full year churn 0.79%. So again, retention is working. Giving the promotions to new and existing customers seems to be keeping the customer on its current subscriber base. So revenue up 7.6%, service revenue up 0.5%, equipment revenue up 28.3%. So just to touch on the financials quickly, free cash flow is strong. At&T announces they will pay some of that debt using the free cash flow after dividends are paid out. So very strong free cash flow. And again, them saying again, nation's fastest 5G. Just, again, not to spoil anything, but as of Q1, that has changed. The data that they used from Ookla is historical data. It's outdated already. So be looking forward to, T-Mobile to take that from them. They got it from OpenSignal, and Ookla on the crowdsourced basis will likely back them as well on that too. We will see later in the year if Root Metrics also favors at least in the speed category. Another sector, broadband, huge growth, 273,000 fiber net adds. That's working for the company. So in terms of the capital allocation, the CapEx seems to be remaining the same. Gross CapEx at 21 billion, which are, that's around the same levels that they've been spending. Look forward to some of that priority going towards fiber. It's working for them. Stenke said on the call they're looking at touching 2 million households this year. His team has been tasked with that goal, and they're already out in the field deploying that fiber. So that's coming. So that is definitely going to be a big part of the CapEx. They did announce that a lower priority is going to go towards video and satellite, which is very understandable because 617,000 net loss from the DirecTV side. At&T TV is really working for them. The gains of that is helping them offset their premium TV loss. They need to get rid of DirecTV. They need it. They're going to invest less in it because the AT&T TV streaming is working. People are using the product, they're liking the product, and they're keeping it. Apparently, it seems. So it seems the wireless, fiber, and AT&T TV is the bundle of the future. And as crazy as it sounds, their billing system is still not ready to bundle all three of those services. You have to have them separately. So that is something that AT&T will have to fix in the future. Their billing system is a mess. Their customer service is a mess. But of course, that's for another video, a topic for another video. HBO Max, again, tops 41 million subscribers and nearly 61 million worldwide. So again, they go globally. This is going to explode. There's massive value creation on the stock from this. This is going to be huge, especially if they keep pushing the movies for 30 days that are going into the theaters day one on that platform. It's gonna be big. That's such huge value, probably more value than anything can create. Verizon is trying to throw stuff at you left and right, but there's only so much time in a day. How much more value can you possibly give a customer that they'll actually have time to stream and watch? So just keep that in mind. HBO Max is going to be big. Wireless levels seem to be huge for the company. They did state towards the end that when asked about the macro environment, Stanky stated they threw a lot of spectrum and capacity out in the market, which is true. The last few years with the one-touch strategy and FirstNet, they were able to add most spectrum bands across the entire network grid. Now, he says they seem to be shifting towards new spectrum that is potentially going to come on air. The only thing that he was likely talking about is C-band. Of course, he can't directly or indirectly comment on the auction. It is still in its quiet period, should be ending very soon. We have the assignment phases for the blocks coming on February 8th. And then shortly after that, we should know the winners and where they won it at. And then from there on out, we should have a pretty good idea how quickly AT&T is going to get C-band on air. Verizon is going to make that a priority too. I don't care what Verizon's telling you about millimeter wave. Once they have C-band, I can guarantee you priority will shy away from millimeter wave, and it will go towards C-band. I can promise you that's going to happen. And we're going to start seeing that materialize towards the end of this year. And then we will see what that looks like in terms of all three competing and actually having next generation wireless spectrum and making it more of a fair play. So again, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading the comments. If you have been on the channel or you are new to the channel and you have not yet liked, share, subscribe, make sure you do so. Follow all of the social media outlets for more updates and interactions. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.